The midday Red Bull strikes again. Dun, dun, dun. What's happening? Happy Tuesday. What's everyone up to today? We're doing stuff, things, stuff. What's going on? Back in the swing of things, chilling like a villain. It's nice. This last weekend I didn't have anything going on for the first time in like 2 months. This week I'm just working, just doing some normal stuff, working with the channel. Look at me. I am Kenman. Party on, Wayne. Did you go live earlier, Justin? I haven't been on the YouTube for a while today. I'm getting stuff done at work. Which is fine. Which is fine. Mo Patty, driving and listening. What's up on your way home? What's up, none for now? You did. Good. You got to do it regularly. Which you are. But that's what's up. You got to keep it up. Keep doing the regular lives. Keep making vids. Keep making shorts. I have been slacking on the shorts. What's up, Cliff? I've still been getting the daily pocket checks in, but I haven't been making little extra shorts here and there, which I need to do more of. I think YouTube got mad at me. They like consistency, and when you're like posting, it'll tell you. It'll be like, oh, well, you posted 20% less videos last month. And then it looks at you like YouTube does, just like, you posted 20% less videos last month. Slipping? Kind of like that. Sometimes you just need a break. Yeah. And I was super busy, but busting out a short here and there, some of the shorts are pretty easy. You know, you just grab the knife out of your pocket, pop, pop, pop in the park or wherever you are. Quick little short. I do them on the lunch breaks when I'm in the Culver's line, you know, etc., etc. And I get busy and you just forget. It's like, oh, I could easily just film a quick short, you know, film one lickety split. And when I was doing that, I was, and then you don't, and then YouTube's like, hey, I noticed you're slipping. Totally slipping. But everything is good. Life's going well. Busy. There's Stream Elements bot running. Learn how to customize the bot here. Botten. I do want to, I have an idea, or I guess I don't have the idea. I have an idea for an idea. Inception, the conception of the reception. You dig? What the hell is this guy talking about today? I don't know. What's in the pockets right now? Today, we got a twofer. I guess I'm doing Smalley first. We have the Elk River Easy Open Jack from Rosecraft. This is this one's steadily becoming my favorite Rosecraft. I don't, you know, favorite or maybe most favorite desired to carry. Sure. Something about this one. I like the Warncliffe on the blade. I like this little notch where your ring finger kind of sits in there, kind of locks it into position. Just a fun one. Have you seen the new Kaiser slip joint? I've seen it. I don't have one. I've seen a couple videos on it. Yeah, Kaiser hasn't even replied to me in a while, so I haven't reached out to anybody lately because I've just been kind of doing my thing. But what's up, Paul? But I have not heard from Kaiser since Atlanta. I talked to them in Atlanta, met up with some of them that I'd never met before. Was good, but I haven't heard from them since. Which, you know. But yeah, so this is my secondary carry today. The Rosecraft Easy, or Elk River Easy Open Jack. And then I went wood today. We got the Laconico, the Prado, CJRB Prado with the wood, AR RPM 9. Nice big old beefy knife. I dig it. Like this one quite a bit. Oosh. Yeah, it'd be cool if they send you one, Justin. Who did they send? I know they sent one to... Who already posted the video? Melissa posted a video I saw already, and I saw somebody else also got one. Probably MC. Melissa and MC. What's up, Clint? I haven't carried the Prado in a while, but thumbs out easy, flicks out no problem. I guess I didn't hold the crossbar enough to get her closed there, but man, nice knife. I'm all right with it, except for the way that they did the finish on the wood. It can look like a nice piece of wood, but also at some angles, with this lighting actually, it looks more like a nice chunk of wood. Oh, there we go, right almost there. You can see there's lines. There's the, like the milling lines. That shouldn't be there. Excuse me. Wood should have a smooth wood surface. When you get those horizontal and vertical like mill lines on there, which I said you can't really see in this lighting, but I can when I do this. I don't like it. It's like you almost just want to get in there with a piece of sandpaper and just buff those off, because wood, Ray does design some bangers. Because the wood looks good as a chunk of wood as you kind of see it there, but when you can see those mill lines on there, it kind of... Cicero, lurking whilst working. Carry on. Carry on. I was playing with this Serene again the other day. Oh. Talk about sweet. 9CR, aluminum, button, plunge button, but look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Just clean. I like send cuts. This is my newest send cut, the Alawasi. This thing is a beast, actually. Got a brand new custom yesterday and already traded it away for a legit Grail. So it worked out. So you got the custom, you enjoy it for a minute, and then traded it for a Grail. Not bad. Arc Blast is probably one of my favorite send cuts, Justin. I don't have one. You can see my video. I got the Arc Blast. I did the laser mark on it. I brought it to Blade Show Texas, and when Melissa Backwoods pocket checked me, you could watch her video on it. I had my Arc Blast on me, so she pocket checked me with that Arc Blast, and I have since sold it to someone because they really wanted it. I have the moment of realization. I have a Dremel, and I'm thinking of modified some jumps on something. Put some jumps on something. Just be careful. Don't get it too hot. Yo, G, what's good? From the UK, Scully, what's going on? My new send cut Alawasi 9CR18 hollow grind, really slicey. This is a budget knife, but this is a budget banger. I think send cut makes some of the best budget knives. Paul's right. I mean, they do. They're just good. I mean, for $45, 9CR. I took the gray. I shaved. I took a shower, and I had to. Every once in a while, it starts getting thick. I trim it off. You can see this is as close as I get. Just gave it the old trim. And now a couple weeks we'll do it again. What's up, Tegan? Tegan's at 169, I think. Tegan's at 169. We're trying to get him to 150 yesterday. Bumped up to 169 now. Awesome stuff. Oh, mama. Dude, $45 bangers. That's what SendCut will give you. Why do I have to pick all the paper up right away? I don't. Dude, super cool. Definitely. Also, it's huge. Thought it was going to be the same size as the old QSP, but look at the size difference. It makes the Penguin look small because the Penguin's basically a good size knife. Solid user. Look at that. Plenty of space in my hand. Good grip. Nice size to it. I thought it was going to be the same, but I was wrong. Look at this. If you put them bottom to bottom, look at that. It's just a beast. Absolutely huge. I dig it. Very happy with it. Tagging, yep, got 150 last night and already almost to 170. Be at 200 in the next day or two. Congrats. Cheers. What's everyone else carrying today? Actually have a SendCut Borzam. What? What? Why haven't I heard of that one? Especially since recently I went through their whole line again. Borzam. Must be ugly. I don't remember it. What a dick. Oh. Simple. Clean. I bet it's awesome. There's the Borzam right there. Just as simple. Did you already cut that flipper off there or what, Paul? Giveaway will be Thursday night. Tag and my live is Thursday night, so I will be live from 6 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. You didn't do the flipper tab delete? So yeah, if you're going to do it Thursday night, I'm going to be live. My lives are Thursday 6 to 9. So I won't be there if that's when you do it. And I don't want to pull people away from your giveaway, but if I'm live, I'm live. Going to end up giving it away at some point. It was gifted to you, right? You get to enjoy it for a little while. Check it out. Is that Kenman again? Yes, Alex. If Paul owns it, no flipper, says Nick. None for now. Mannix 2, Para 3, Mule Team. Spyderco kind of day. Spyderco kind of day. Their 9CR is better than Civivi Nitro V. I'll probably agree with that. What's up, Ground Fog? Cliff's got the Ned Foss Mermaid. I forgot I had one Ned Foss, the Coug, the old Cougar. That was my first and only Ned Foss as of this point. I plan on doing a custom to it, but it's kind of in my stack behind like 20 others. So tag and make sure you let us know when you're going to do the live. And hopefully it's not between 6 and 9 on Thursday. We got to work together with the lives. I will bring people to your live anytime except for during mine. And I would hope the other people would do the same. Anybody else carrying anything cool? Ordering anything cool? What's coming up soon? Every time I ask, someone recommends something awesome, and then I end up either ordering it or getting excited about it. What's up, Anything Emerson Waved? Sorry about that. Forgot you go live. Yeah, I'll still be live Thursday night. So, like I said, I will be happy to promote you anytime ever, except for Thursdays from 6 to 9. I got to have a consistent YouTube. We were talking about that before earlier, too. I've been doing less shorts than I usually do. And YouTube notices it. You do a normal Thursday live. As soon as you don't do it, they're going to say, hey, how come you didn't do it? And so it's kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, a Thursday live, I have to be consistent. Posts, I have to post my video consistent every day, at least one short every day. Yeah, that's what they like. They like consistency. For sure. The Sencut Slybot looks cool. Yeah, it's a weird one. They've got a couple of those weird shaped blades that I kind of dig. There's another button lock that they made that I kind of am interested in. I ordered AWT scales for the 15V Para 3. I have a CGRB coming. Mallory Centros, is that what it's called? Nick Travellini, let me guess. Another CKF. Another CKF. The Centros. That's a Dylan design, right? Yeah. I'm backwards here, my bad. CGRB Centros. $37 for this one. D2. $37. It's originally 50. That's 25% off right now. So yeah, if anyone is interested, at CJRB Centros D2 steel, $37. Down from 50, 12 bucks off. I'd say the blue or the green one. I proved myself correct about it a few weeks ago. What, the CKF? Wise guy. I told people what I acquired and then it never showed up. But is that your fault? Got lost in the mail? Did you get a refund on it? At least, or no? That sucks. I get nervous about that, especially when I'm shipping out a whole bunch of things and they're not inexpensive. Not inexpensive? Oh, it never even shipped. The Mallory is an exclusive to his site, $35, RPM 9, titanium pivot collar and clip, black micarta. Oh, it's off of eBay? I used to go on the electronicbay.com quite a few years back. Lately I haven't. Nick says never buy on eBay. The only things I've purchased on eBay recently when I was looking for something like very specific, like I bought this from a woman in Alaska off of eBay. So this is just an old, inexpensive case, mini or small Stockman, right? So it's the small Stockman. But the reason I ordered this one from her used is because of that right there. This is a 1993, sorry, the stamp on there. This is a 1993 case, small Stockman. So I was looking for one specific with a date. Boom. Also fits very well in my hand. What's up, Brian Dixon? Paul's a sniper on the eBay. I love poorly timed auctions. Oh, yeah. If nobody's bidding on it or whatever, you can kind of get in there. I bought a few things a few times doing that where just bought it because no one bid on it and the price was way lower than it should have been. I'm aware of that in cases. Gonna send you my purchase history, Nick. You might might get a little, ooh, wow, that's a purchase history. I'm interested. Send me the spreadsheet. So yeah, I bought that off of eBay. Actually, I got this one off of eBay too. This old buck, the the USA 2.110. This is from the 70s. And I found someone selling it on the old eBay. The price was low enough that it was like, yeah, I'll put the bid on that. And then I won it, right? And so 70s buck 110 2.USA. But look at the blade. I know some of you have probably seen this before. If you look at this blade, it's a little dirty. Wipe those fingerprints off of there. But look at the edge. Never been sharpened. Never really been used, I would guess, in the 70s. Anything from that old Kodiak edge. What's up, dude? How's it going? I have another one. This one's also from the 70s, but if you're going to buy one that's 40 years old, you're expecting the blade to look like this or worse. Scratches all over it, a little bit short on the tip, extra, maybe a little bit more sharpened in this area than up there, right? But look at this one, dude. That one is pristine. So that was a nice eBay win. So basically, this knife has made it almost 50 years in that condition. I'm going to go ahead and just keep that blade in that condition. Let this be part of my collection. And then if I ever need to beat on a buck 110, I can go buy a brand new one right now. It's almost identical. Or I can take this one and clean it up, sharpen it up, right? Found a Case Sodbuster Jr. from the 70s at a garage sale for $5. Those are great. If you're patient, you can find some steals, right? You just pay attention to it, hang out, get in there, do your searches, and kind of sit back. And if you're not in a rush, you can find some pretty cool stuff here and there. But you also got to be careful, make sure the seller has a bit of a history, so you're not worried about buying something from someone where you end up getting a refund or something. Just posted a video of 3 for a buck 110 custom I did with a black Richlite micarta. Everyone go check that out. Kodiak Edge custom buck 110. You call that a knife? Yes, sir. I do. I call this a knife. Yeah, don't buy any Spydercos or ZTs, all clones. I remember buying a couple SOGs back 20 years ago, and those were all fake. I don't even have those out here. I've got them in a box somewhere. But I got some SOGs that said they're SOGs that they are not SOGs. But that was also 20 years ago, and young Kenman didn't know better. That's a knife for I mean, you know, decent size. Unless you want give you a nice D2 Tonto. Look at this Tonto. 1/4 inch of like beast. Say SOGs. One more time. Oh, I love you guys. Just good stuff. Good stuff all around. All right, you win. I played you. I see you played knifey spooning. Quarter inch of hell right there, boy. I tell you what. No doubt about it. And we got this one too, bud. If you ever need that poop knife. Show you my Vostides. It's a sore subject there, Chris. It's a sore subject you got right there. If you are interested in the history of Vostid on the channel, go to my homepage and search, type Vostid, and you'll find the Ankylo videos. Notice I said videos, multiple, on the Ankylo. And long story short, they did not... I currently do not have an Ankylo. They were going to send a third one, and I was like, nah, I am good. And I basically, I don't know, you know, they didn't treat it very well, and I just, it kind of left a taste in my mouth, and I had to rinse it out with some Red Bull, and I might be missing out on some good stuff, but companies decide what they say and what they do in the privacy of emails, and I don't know. They messed up pretty bad 2 times. It didn't seem to care. Do I hunt with these? I don't really hunt. Not that I wouldn't. Not well is an understatement. I don't sit there and talk bad about them or anything like that. I just, lots of awesome companies that I can give my attention to, and I'm good on that for now. Mick Ranger. Yeah. So yeah, Deputy, I don't really hunt. My family, some of the people in my family go deer hunting. I would like to do that. Deer is delicious. Paul talks enough shit about Vosid for the both of us. Thanks, bud. I hunt fish by juggling until one swims by, and then oh, my juggling knives are still in the car. I was going to bring those in. I keep forgetting. I got to bring those in. I do like fishing a lot. I do have a lot of fillet knives. None of those are in here right now. Or are they? I don't think I have any fillet knives in here right now. You ever fillet a fish? You guys seen that Civivi folding fillet knife that's like super long, but it folds up because the handle like opens up? The handle kind of does like, oh shit. Well, I was going to fix that shelf anyway. The handle does kind of one of these things where you open it up like that, and then the handle goes in. And so you got that fillet knife with that longer blade on a smaller handle, the new Civivi. Try hunting with grenades. 100% success rate. Are you sure? Check out my Swiss Tech short just posted, Mick Ranger. Yeah, for those that haven't subscribed to Kodiak Edge, go check them out. New Swiss Tech short. Nick, I think you have to be good at throwing the grenades to get the 100% success rate. I think. I've never tried it. I could consider giving it a go. I think I should just hunt with just a simple, small, some semblance of coordination was assumed. Coordination for what? Oh, with the, well, coordination and a successful throw don't always, I can be very coordinated, but I can also be clumsy, and I can also miss a basketball shot like nobody's business. You know what I mean? Hunt down a bear with one of these. Just a small... Hunting with grenades. What the hell did I just walk into? Well, Grateful Dawn, you know. Sometimes you get talking wild. And apparently, Butter knife, not for hunting. I've got a butter knife. Limited edition. Butter Knives Fast, number 175. That's a poop knife for a bear. That's what you call a poop knife for a bear. Who would want to encounter a bear? If you, what knife would you use if you were to encounter a bear? That might cut. This is my gnarliest pokey thing. Nasty. Look at that. Recurve serrate with a point. About that point, you just touch the tip, you're bleeding. Jim Wagner reality-based blade from Boolker. I've had this practically 20 years now. It's a Boolker Plus back lock. So you can't really flick it out, but you can get just a nice simple roll out. A Kabar named after the Kodiak bear. Do I have a Swiss Army knife one tracker? Cliff hunts bears. I do have a Swiss Army knife, but is that a specific type of one tracker? I don't know Sachs very well. And I have one, but it's in my car. I have a little emergency pack with a couple of knives and like screwdriver and a couple little other emergency kit type things, and my Swiss Army knife is in that pack, which is in my car. I don't have any. I do have one K-bar in the house. I gotta make the video on this. This is my buddy Craig's. I'm gonna clean it up for him. It's a little dirty, beat up, needs a new edge on it. The K-bar Dozier. Anybody have one of these that flicks out, or are they all pretty much a slow roll? This one's definitely a stiff kind of slow roll back lock. Alex needs more crossbar locks. I was carrying a crossbar lock today, CJRB Prado. If you're looking for a bigger crossbar lock, Prado is great. I love it. If you want to know what my favorite crossbar lock is, Dan, you need the Cold Steel OSS or OSI. Crossbar locks, though, I'd say the Kaiser Drop Bear is probably one of the best. Kaiser's Clutch Lock is their crossbar lock, and I think it's probably the most well-tuned crossbar lock out there in the mass-produced world. But yeah, Kaiser Drop Bear. Really nice crossbar lock. You got the Drop Bear with the utility. Same thing though, that Kaiser. Boom. Sick. Other crossbars that are close by right now. This is a new one. It also has on the back the shoot, what's it called again? CJRB recoil lock. Recoil lock. So you got your crossbar, but it's also connected to that recoil on the back. So you can just take that like your Shark Lock or your Super Lock. Ordering a buck $7.91 Range Elite in MagnaCut tomorrow. Buck $7.91 Range Elite. What was the other one I was looking up? Cold Steel. Ooh, the Cold Steel OSS is a pig. Looks kind of like a bayonet. All right, who recommended that? Cliff. Cold Steel OSS. Dedicated combative tool, double-edged. Ooh, it's double-edged. OSS thrust. It's double-edged, but notice how the tip does curve up a little bit. Ooh, but that whole edge is sharp. Ooh, mama. That's pretty dope. Just because it's sharp on both sides. Dang. Os 8. Yeah. Os 8. That is cool looking though. I officially own no shaft locks. Donated the last one I had for a giveaway. I'm shaft lockless. Cliff says this is his bear knife. Deputy Frank, can't buy those in the UK. I know that double edge is going to have an effect. Isn't there quite a few places that you can't have just the double edge alone? Makes it a no-no. Come on, mouse. Why are you going to be like that? Search the Google. And then we're also looking at this. Kodiak Edge is looking to get in the 791 range Elite from Buck. Anybody else pick one of these up? Anodized aluminum, Magna Cut blade. Seen a little hot talk on it a little. I haven't had a chance yet though. Yeah, it's cool, Kodiak. How much are these? $219? The OSI is the same, but single edge. Yeah, Cliff, if I was going to get it, you got to get that the sharp on both sides. That's sick. What's up, Donnie? Got my Blessed Knives video up today. And it's a bummer because now I can't pick that Ripley up. I got to start pinching money, save it away, and then get on Donnie's books. If you're not on the Blessed Knives books, you should be. You should be. Do I like the Scorpion lock? Scorpion lock. Scorpion lock. Scorpion lock. Scorpion lock? Scorpion lock? No reversible clip. Why can't you reverse it if they've got it set up like that? That's dumb. That doesn't make any sense. If you make a clip that goes over the edge across the back like that, why wouldn't you make that be able to be swapped to the other side? It's a straight. Are you sure you can't swap that? Ambidextrous crossbar. Yeah, reversible deep carry clip. No, Alex, it says right there it's reversible. Reversible deep carry. I was going to say when it goes on the back like that, you should be able to unscrew that, turn it around, put it back on. Oh, the Pro has different clip. The Range Elite, it's got it on the back. Yeah, no worries. We all learn. AD 15. We're definitely not the dark web. This is the colorful web. Web of love. They have a mini as well. Interesting. Scorpion lock from Demco. Oh, on the 8015. I'm like, I know this. I don't have one. I'm not trying to think if I've handled it. Scorpion lock. Was this one? Right? So there it is. Bada boosh. I haven't messed with one of these yet. Anybody has? What do we think about it? 8015 is a kick-ass knife. This one's kind of ugly with the tones and that. I'm not terribly mad at it. Yeah, what's everybody think that has had a chance to mess around with that lock? What do we think? Kodiak, you're going to get all three of those bucks. They are awesome. I like it more than the 8010. It was much better than Cats. Raccoon 1 is one of Donnie's favorites. That's pretty dope. Everyone keep Caleb in thoughts. He's in the hospital. Oh no. Yeah, Caleb has been doing lives on Tuesdays. I haven't been able to be there. Usually been supporting Tri-State Tuesdays. I hope he's doing all right. Caleb's a good guy. Concept Hazard. We were looking at that the other day. I handled one in Atlanta. And I couldn't find my video on it because I don't think I have a video on it. But I did mess around with it in the live. So I think during one of my lives in Atlanta, you can see me messing around with this. I should go try to find that, pull it as a little short. I can pull the short out of a 3-hour live. You can take a little clip out of it and then turn that clip into a video or a short. They're fun. It's kind of weird. It kind of has that bow song kind of butterfly knife kind of movement to it because this little piece folds out. And so the entire knife swings away from this pivot point right here. And then the blade folds in and then it swings back. It's kind of neat. Kodiak's carrying a 4 Max Scout right now. Custom zebra wood scales. See a short of it on his channel. Go check out Kodiak. I could probably pull up a link. Probably should just pop right up if I go. Okay. Oh, there it is. Boom. Bring that down here so we can look at it. And we'll go ahead and grab that. Copy. What? Paste. What? Why is it sometimes it doesn't allow you to paste? That's so weird. There's Kodiak's page if you want to go check them out if you haven't subscribed. 3,000 subs, 470 videos, does some really cool custom stuff. Get on board. Get on board. Olamic whippersnapper for Donnie today. Ron Dobbins says, everyone, make sure you subscribe, like the video, hit that thumbs up. What do we got? 4 thumbs up. Let's refresh. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure you guys thumbed me up. Right on, Kodiak. Only to the cool ones, Donnie. You only get it because you actually are cool, right? What's up, Danny? Danny good. Always thumb you up, my bro. Oh, I tell you. All right. I want to do this. Robin, what's up? We need to assess the situation. Here's the situation. I want to rearrange. If I get another gas station knife, we're in trouble because I don't have any space. I don't have any more of these shelves. I got 2 more of them, these nice new ones over here from Kevin. They're looking great. Favorite CJRB Pyrite Light. Says Titanium Justin. That's a lie. That's 100% lie. Favorite CJRB. That is a good question. I am definitely liking the new bolt with the recoil lock on there. That is fun. This is a Pyrite killer all day. Dwayne Letterman. Bro, I don't think I've said that in a while. Where you been hiding at? That's okay. I miss you, bud. I think my favorite might be the Echo, though. Easy front flipper, nice button lock action, flicks out nice, thumbs out, great. Front flipper. This is a titanium, the original titanium Echo. They've got some newer ones with some nice diamond textures and stuff like that, but action is really nice. That front flipper just works really good, flicks out nice, feels good in the hand. Little bit bigger than the Pyrite. I would almost say it's the Echo. Echo. I have 2 Echoes, Justin. I have this titanium one, and then I got the stainless version. I wanted to do a laser mark on the stainless version, and I hadn't done it yet. It's a good one. Been under a rock? Dwayne's been hiding under a rock. Get the contour tight micarta, says Robin. I think I'm the only one who doesn't like shark locks and those similar. Dude, this is one of my favorites, bro. This. Clickety clackety. I like them. I'm also a lefty, so those ambidextrous type of locks kind of intrigue me a little bit more, so it gives you a little bias, kind of. Well, welcome back to the living, Dwayne. I also hate the way they sound. Oh, see, but that's what I like about it, Donnie. All those clickety clicks. What's the other one I dig? The tactile chupacabra, the extra click right here. Listen. So when you open it, it's clickety sounds broken. I like the clickety on this. Oh, well, that was broken. Boom. Chupacabras, bro. Don't forget the arcade. Arcade doesn't have as much of a clickety. It's more of a flick out drop. It's still kind of got some clickety clack, but not as much. I do like it though. It's a solid knife. Solid knife. Okay, so we have a gas station shelf here that is in shambles. Absolute shambles. Should I take them down and look, or take them down and then look when we put them back? Either way. All right. I'm going to move this. I'm going to grab this little, slide this little extra table over here. We're going to start pulling all the ones out from the front. Here's the Valhalla. Rawr. These are all my gas station love. Most of them are assisted opening, tip down, ridiculous gas station glories. That's the Valhalla. Get a little more light in here. We have the gorgeous Mermaid with a full oceanic scene. Also assisted open tip down glory. We have the Battle Buddy that I picked up on my way home from Atlanta blade show. Looks like a Balisong butterfly knife. This one is actual gas station find. Actual gas station knife. Do I have more Kaiser or Civivi? All right, Civivi is these 3 rows back here are all Civivis. So I have at least 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 Civivis just on that shelf. And I have some more laying around. Kaiser, 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 of those shelves. And actually the 5th shelf is all Kaiser. I have more Kaisers in my collection. I think out of all my whole collection, Kaiser and Civivi I have the most of. I think I have 30 some Kaisers and probably almost 20 Civivis. I think behind that would maybe be CJRB with about a dozen to 15. So your question is, do I have more Kaiser or more Civivi? It's more Kaiser. It's definitely more Kaiser. Although I have, like I said, probably close to 20 Civivis, but I bet you I have close to 35 Kaisers. I could probably count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 Civivis. Civivi, 16, 17. That's CJRB. 18, 19, 20. At least 20 Civivis. Kaiser. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7. And then we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Oh, I got 2 more Civivis in there. I don't remember what my Civivi count was. Yeah, somewhere around there. Something like that. Do I have 600 knives yet? No. No. More than my 8. Sweet. How many knives in total? It's around 400. It's around 400. I don't know the exact number. When I moved everything in here, we were at about 380, and that was months ago. And we're definitely past 400, but I don't know exactly. But it's looking good. I mean, table full, customs down there, full. My top 15, there's some laying around, full. And I've got probably 30, 40. There's some over here, some up there. They're all over the place. Wolf Spider Gang. Kodiak, I have 540 folders and 400 fixed blades. Half are traditional. Wow, that's fun. Do they go up in value over time? Deputy, it depends. Some of them can go up. I submit that if they're in good condition, some of them will maybe not go up, but they'll kind of maintain. You know, if you've got a decent knife that's in good condition that people are interested in, you know, and I take like, oh, here's this mint condition Migron Carix, you know, if it's in great shape and it's solid and you can tell that it hasn't been beat on, it's going to hold a pretty good value. If there's a limited edition type of a release or something where there was only so many available, it could definitely go up. Lots maintained, but lots are like cars. Yeah, you're going to lose value from it's no longer brand new. But if you keep them in good shape, I submit that you could still probably get a decent price for them. Is it a great investment? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, if you're going to get into investing, then maybe if you're looking for the ones where they're limited releases, where you know there was only so many made, they could go up in value. Like I got this auxiliary manufacturing captain's Bowie, and you can see right there, this is number 1. I managed to get number 1. I was the first one there that morning in Blade Show Atlanta. AEBL, Ironwood, Rich Light, and this is one of 11. So there's really only 11 of these made. So something like this, where they all basically sold in Atlanta, and so it's harder to get this. So if you're looking for something like, like this would be a decent kind of maybe investment because there's only 11 of them out there. It does have the number on it, and it is known by the community. That would be something where it could hold a value, if not maybe increase in value a little bit. I love it. That's part of my collection. I've cut things with it already. All right, what happened? What am I missing in the chat? It's hard to read the chat in my phone sometimes. Yeah, you start customizing them, they kind of go up because now it's kind of a rare customization. As long as it's a good customization, I suppose it could make it. What's up, Fred? Fred, sorry I haven't given you tracking yet for that stuff going to, it's all going to Tri-State. I've got it all bagged up though, and it will be going in. What are you up to today, Fred? Okay, so we have the old school actual live edge. Whoa. Butterfly knife, Balisong, cheapo with some serrate. Definitely a gas station junker. Here is my howling wolf that I got from Laid Off Pete. Start to see a little pattern here of some of you guys sending me some silly stuff. If you ever find a fun gas station knife and you think of me, let me know. I'll buy it off you or send me some stuff to check out. Look at this one, seatbelt cutter and everything, red back, tip down, solid gas station. This is one from N Valley from Neil. He actually, before he got into knives, he carried this model. This is one he got to prime it up. It's like a lawnmower. Now, oh, not quite primed enough. Oh, wow. What happened? Little stiff. We need to fix that. The funky ones I send you, I never get back. You end up buying them. Well, you know, you send me cool ones and then they're for sale. Might want to go live Saturday. I feel like we need a third or both. Just mumble to ourselves. Who's live? What live? Who's the second one? Donnie. What live on Saturday? Kodiak's got a few cool gas station knives. Here's my Oily Dragon. Solid win right there. And if you think the Oily Dragon is cool, then the Fook Dragon with ring. That's a winner. Fook Doozle sent me this one. Boom. We're going live with Gear Goons. Let me know. I'll try to be there. You got a Boker Mermaid? I love those. I'd like to get one. It does have this kind of oily look to it, except for it's in the shape of a funky mermaid. It's on my list. No doubt about it. Stevie might join you as well. All right. Boosh. Apocalyptic. Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to have your zombie hunter. All right. Attack. Force. The bomb. My zombie fixed blade is up here. Maybe I can get that one on display in the gas station glory. I need to make a couple shelves that are like little single, like fixed blade displays. Like a little fixed blade shelf where you just put one fixed blade on it. I think that would be a good idea. I need to do that. Just another thing to pick up soon. All right, we've got the Zelda. This is my Temu knife that I actually did not get from Temu, but I found it on Temu. We went looking on Temu one time, and I was like, oh, this one, I'll try that one out. But then what ended up happening is I bought it somewhere else because I didn't really want to buy something on Temu because I was like, eh. But yeah, this is the old Zelda Glory. What's up, Dylan? Dylan Mallory, the Dillery in the house. Ooh, this one's actually tip up. I'll be dipped. Actually got one with a tip up. Ooh, we've got the Electric Sunset. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm a Sherman tank. A lot of things on Temu look like junk. Yes, 100%. And that's why when I saw it on like Amazon, I was like, I'll just order it there rather than creating an account on this junk Temu where there wasn't really. I mean, these gas station knives are all junk. I mean, they're fantastic junk. I want the Boker made from World War II Sherman tank metal. That's a thing. I swear I've heard of that. Is it available? I'm interested. Look at this bad boy. You got your lab pheasant hunting scene Gold as can be. Boom. That's a win. Badass knife. Yes, it is. Yeah, if it's made out of World War II parts. $450. Yeah, I suppose though it's like how many of those pieces do they actually have? You know, there's only so much of it that you can use. Here's a legit butterfly knife. That's about as butterfly knife as a butterfly knife could butterfly. And it's a solid M-Tech brand. I mean, the tide is high. You guys. All right. Keep on going here. We're getting there. Oh, yeah, the cleaver. Look at this thing, huh? They made 500 of them. That would be a cool one for the collection. Just that wild, like when they put a mammoth tooth in like the handle or something. It's like, wow, this mammoth tooth is 1,000,000 years old or whatever. And here we are cutting it up, putting it in a handle. If it's done right, it looks cool. What was it? There was a limited edition QSP that was in Blade Show where on the handle there was like a little inlaid piece of woolly mammoth tooth. It was pretty cool. Which one's an actual design? This one? Really, Paul? This one here is a real design? This silly fake looking one? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Rich made blades? Ha! So this one's a rip-off, huh? That's funny. Unfortunately, it is. Wow. I've got a knockoff, huh? What this thing though? This is kind of what a weird thing to. It's such a weird gas station look. Most Rich made knives are very Mad Max looking. Kissing Crane traditional trapper has an axe on it. Have you seen this one, Kodiak Edge? CRKT, the Nax. Is it an axe? Is it a knife? The answer is yes. Is it a chisel tip? All right, Paul. Good to see you. Take care, bud. I am going to do some field tests with this. Look at that full tang on there. I'm going to beat the crap out of that. This is, you can buy these. I just bought this just recently from CRKT. This is the Razel Nax knife axe. But look at that back grip getting in there. Full tang on there. Nice micarta on the handle. Textured kind of surface. I love it. I think it's cool. I can't wait to beat on it. Cool. I need it. They're available right now. They just released a bunch of ads. I noticed because it's been around, I guess, for like a year. But they just released a bunch of ads on like Instagram and stuff. And I saw it and I was like, okay, that is cool. I want one. I am going to be doing some field tests with this. I dig it. I think it's great. I'm excited about it. Very fun design for sure. Anything Emerson Waves has one? The new CRKT you're getting is the Dactyl Slide Lock. Dactyl Slide Lock. Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that. That's like the rotating one. I checked one of those out when we were in Atlanta. It flips this way. Get out of here. Yeah, so you push the lock and then the blade folds that way into the handle. It's cool. It's a neat little design. I like it. I like it. What do those go for? $45 right now. Not a bad price. Mallory, Donnie wants to know if you want to go live Saturday with Mike, possibly Steve and I. What time are you doing it? I'll do it. Look at Kenman trying to jump in. I'll join you, freaks. I might be free. I mean, if you want a freak like me involved in a freak show like that. Kodiak has all three the slide locks. Kodiak will go live with Kodiak. We should go live sometime. Do I have any contact info on you? Are we friends on Instagram, Kodiak? $7 p.m. Central on Saturday? I could probably do that. Kodiak, we are friends on Instagram. I'm sorry, I can't remember. What's that? But yeah, Kodiak, I'd have you on the channel sometime. Dylan, I want to have you on as well. Donnie's going to be on this week. We can have some fun. Usually go for 2 to 3 hours on Saturdays at 7. I'm interested. I might try to hop on with you guys. I got to remember it. We'll talk about it, Donnie. Try to figure that out. Got my little gas station pump, metal. Nice little decoration for the gas station shelf. This thing, the Robo Stevo M-Tech with a bent tip. See that bent top? It's like it literally like they made it and dropped it on the ground or something and then said, yeah, it's fine. Ship it. Looks like a Hot Wheels knife, right? This thing looks so fake, but you can flick it out. You got the flipper tab on the back. You know, you've got this top flipper hook thing, which is weird, but whatever. You know, and then you've got your fuller for flicking out. And you're like, well, that's just a silly, dumb knife. It is. It is. This is like a $5, $6 knife, but well, it's starting to dull up, finally. But, dude, you watch the unboxing video for this thing, and it's crazy. I couldn't stop cutting paper. I probably cut pieces of paper like 100 times with this, and it was just razor. So it didn't hold that edge. It doesn't have that edge anymore. No. But for a good 100 cuts, that thing was like ridiculous sharp. It blew me away. I was just laughing my ass off in the video. Kodiak, I just sent you an Instagram message. Excellent. Whoops. Right? Lanyard Man sent me this one. I mean, you gotta have a fidget spinner. Messages. Requests. G-Man. Accept. Primary. Yo. Contact established. Boom. Someone put Kodiak's link in the chat. I think I had it already. Give me a second here. There you go. And we can also now do this. Damn it. Come on. So there was the link for his YouTube, and here is the link for his Instagram. Boom. Tell me this isn't super cool though. I mean, silly fidget spinner, silly gas station knife, gorgeous scrolling work on there. Oh yeah, and it glows. I mean, the button glows. That part does. Kind of see it stick out now. I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't you? All right, we're getting down there with my gas station glory. Oh yeah. Not double-edged. Looks like it is. Silliness ensue. All right, this is one of my most recent ones. This is the Nick Fury. It's called the Fury. My buddy Nick gave it to me, hence Nick Fury. Shiny gold hollow grind, and then that blue super ugly tip down only clip. Serious gas station banger right there. Tell you what. Ooh, I got this one at an actual gas station on my way to Atlanta. Boom, baby. What is the weirdest knife I have? I mean, a lot of these are pretty weird. Weird cool or weird? I would say weird and unique cool would be this one. I need to back this up, give myself some space. This is the Cold Steel Triple Action. This is about 20 years old, maybe 18 years old. I don't know. They're not made anymore. You might be able to find one on the secondary market. But the way this works is the handle drops, the blade swings out, and the handle closes. So the handle drops, the blade drops, it closes. So you basically can do a boom. So that's a unique boom. Kind of like a butterfly knife in a way. You can put it upside down like this and you give it a little lift. And as you lift, boom. And it's double edged. So that is a dagger that is sharp on both sides. I can do $10. Yep, not going to happen. This one here is not really a available knife anymore. I think these were like 70, 80 bucks back then. And it's cool. I love this in my collection. It can be a little nasty. What's up, Mad Yako? Probably other than that, though, the weirdest one I would have is probably this one here. Let me close it up. How's it going, Mad Yako? So this is probably the weirdest. You got one blade, two blade. You know, why wouldn't you double edge it up? And then if that's just not enough, you know, you go 3, 4. Now we got 4 ridiculous. I would say that's probably the weirdest one. It's not dangerous. It's got vitamins. So yeah, I don't know. That's probably one of my weirdest, I would guess. Trying to think of other ones that I have that are kind of odd or strange. I do like this little Fox Bastinelli combo friction folder. This one's kind of unique. Little 2-finger friction folder. That 4-blade is just obscene. Yeah, it is. It's just silliness. This one's fun though, right? Just kind of a cool little friction folder. I like that. I like that a lot. Speaking of cool little, I really like this one here. Oops, caught my finger. The Albatross. That's almost everything from the gas station. Karambits. I don't really have too many Karambits in this room, do I? I have a couple Karambits, but they are not in here. Unfortunately, I got to go through them and get them out. Because I need to move. There's like 20 more that I need to bring into this room. Got a couple small, what are these, Tac Force? The little cheapo Tac Forces from like maybe 10, 20 years ago. Little assisted opening, silly cheapos. That back in the day, I used to buy little knives like this all the time because you can find these for $10, $20 or whatever at the most. Are they good quality knives? No. Are they fun little toys? Little fidgety, I kind of call them gas station. They kind of sit in my gas station collection. This one was picked up in an actual gas station. Little lockback. What was this one called? The Wild Turkey. There it is. The Wild Turkey Reserve. Not a great knife, but $10 at an actual gas station. You got to have a few real gas station knives on your gas station shelf. And so that is definitely one of them. Definitely one of them. This one's another knockoff. This is a rip-off kind of design clone from a knife that you can't really buy. So that's kind of why I call it. There's a few reasons I call this rip-off okay to buy. One, the custom designer who designed this doesn't have these available. He only made so many of them, and they are no longer in production and no longer available. So you're not, he's not losing a sale by me buying this one. Also, the ones that he made and sold were like $2,000 a piece. This was like $30. So nowhere near the even the same category. And the shape is a little different, but the blade is almost identical. So in a way, it was kind of a ripped off design. But since you can't buy that design, you know. But look at how much of the blade is actually, that's how much of the blade is inside the handle. 90% of that blade. Wild Turkey, woo, that's some wild stuff. You get the Wild Turkey 100. When we'd go camping, we would get a bottle, you get like a bottle of Jameson and then a bottle of like Wild Turkey. And the reason is because the Jameson will get drunk and will get drank and be gone quickly. The Wild Turkey will last a while. It takes a little bit longer to drink that. Here's another weird one. You could say this is another wild. This is one I would never hand to someone if I didn't explain to them what was going on, because you are going to cut yourself if you're not paying attention, because the way this actually, the blade comes right through here. So if you were holding here or anywhere on that section, that blade's going to come flying right into your hand. Definitely a weird one. What's up, Neil? Casey with the Knives Fast channel. 10-year celebration last night was pretty fun. I had to lurk for most of it, but it was cool. I didn't enter any of the giveaways. I was like, I've won something from KC once. I figured I'd let whoever win. It was a good time. it was Kevin Smith and Knives' birthday, and he won one of the nice Tour packages. Those two knives from Tour are really nice, KC. Hell of a giveaway. Congrats on 10 years. You're doing some really good stuff over there, bud. And you deserve it. We're clearing off my gas station shelf right now. Donnie, you don't like whiskey? What? Donnie, you probably like tequila, huh? You crazy man. Yeah, those Tour knives, that was cool that they gave those to you for the giveaway. Those are pretty great looking knives. I haven't actually had a chance to handle either of those, but they look really good. Whiskey tastes like your puke. So then, Donnie, what is it? No poison or probably tequila? You wild man. Basically all booze except whiskey. Whiskey's, I love the brown liquors. Pretty good friends with Tour over there. Yeah, that's great. I haven't really had a chance. They've been at the shows. I need to give them a little more attention. Check out some of their stuff. It's another one of those companies I haven't really got a lot of background with. There's so many out there. Tell me this one isn't a silly gas station kind of find, though. Tequila or gin? Or the old Shine? It's got vitamins. So, yeah, fixed blade. And then you can use this little lock there, fold it out to the longer fixed blade kind of bayonet. Not sure I appreciate this design. It's something. Jack Daniels with a Coke. That used to be my main back in the day. Jack and Coke, for sure. Now Jack's a little sweet. I still like it though. Packaging to knives from today. Yeah, you got a bunch of knives to pack up for your giveaway. You got some work to do. All right. Oh, we've got this little turd. Somebody found this one, gave it to me. That's definitely considered a gas station. And then the last one on the shelf is this one right here. I actually had one from Neil, North Valley Neil. That was a Marbles brand that was like this, where it's got this little piece here that folds up, and that becomes the lock, because now that that's in right there, you now can't close the blade, so it kind of becomes a fixed blade. So you kind of have a fixed blade, shorter handle with the longer blades. Giveaway knives went out this morning. This is from today's Tempest. Oh yeah, because you had those Tempest Protos and stuff on sale. Sold a bunch of those. That's great. I am not big on tequila. I like margaritas. I used to work at a Mexican restaurant, so like a nice margarita on the rocks with some salt. I like that. And if I'm out with someone and they buy me a shot, I'm not one to say no. But I generally I wouldn't order myself a tequila. It has a satisfying half stop. Pow. Boom. I've seen, there was one, I don't know who it's from, but it was on MC's channel. I don't know if anybody knows, but what's up, Lou? Loser. But MC had one on his channel that was like this, and it was an auto. So you'd push the button, and it was an auto open. So you push the button, it would spring out like that, and then there was a spring attached to this that would then spring it closed. So you would basically hold it closed like this, hit the button, and it would just in one action, that would open and that would go up like that, and now you're holding the locked back knife, which is cool. Which is cool. All right, empty shelf. I got to take a whiz. I'll be right back. You can look at this. Oh, mama. Zima? I should have brought y'all the bathroom with me. Is that how that works? Used to drink a lot of Zima. Zimas weren't bad. It's kind of like a Sprite, almost. Kind of like a nice old delicious Sprite with a little booze in it. Now, did I have, where are those? Here they are. Shell, Castrol, Texaco. So, will that fit? It will, right there. Oh, but it just falls through though. That'll be my downfall. I got to get that in there without, like that. I can put this one on this side. And then I'm going to need to get some double stick or something to make that sit better right there like that. Boom, boom. Because they're going to fall over. I can just tell. I can tell. Got to go back to work. Right on, Neil. Oh, the old Mad Dog 2020. The old MD 2020. Oof. Oof. I've definitely experienced a little MD 2020 back in the day. That stuff is yikes. It's trouble. It's trouble. I could never drink enough Zima to get drunk. After you drink 2 or 3, you're like, okay. Aftershock? Wait a minute. Is it the 90s? Pretty good. I try to dust regularly-ish. Who remembers Cisco? The Thong song? Aftershock. Yeah, man, you guys are... The good old days, huh? Okay, so we're going to try a couple of these bad boys in here. Because I can. Wow, that one totally fell apart. Only issue is these are all righties. Right? Yeah. So I've got these set up so the clip is on the left side, right side. And so when they sit, the clip sits better on one side versus the other. Like so. So some of these I wonder, they're not all going to fit the same. All right. Oh, Fook Doozle. The old Fook Dragon can sit. I wonder if I can get all my gifted ones on 1, 2, that one right there. Let me shift this over a little. So this one's from Fook Doozle, this one's from N Valley. This one is from, oh, they're upside down. Almost have to put the, except for it won't stay that way, will it? Maybe it will. You almost have to put the wolves that way, right? The howling wolf. Arrgh! Cinnamon booze. I got sick from drinking Goldschlager. I like a good IPA or a hazy. But yeah, cinnamon. I can do like a fireball or something like that once in a while. I'm not actively going for it on a regular basis, but I could go for it here and there. Where is, I thought I had, I guess it's just this one. This one doesn't have that. Boom, boom. Maybe we go like this, and I put this one here. Yeah, there we go. Nice color shift, right? And then, that's so close. My gift gas station knives can go right there for now. We'll test this out. How's that look? Dead sexy. All right, so we need to put this together on the other side. These are just little 3D printed stands. They actually work really good. And they're pressure fit. So you don't necessarily need to glue them if you don't want to. They might hold together better if you did. But once they're together, they basically hold, you know, unless you're being stupid with them. Boom. All right. And you can, oh yeah, maybe you need to put that the right way though. Damn idiot. They have to actually sit on the shelf. Had the shelf all upside down on one side. Sometimes you got to be smarter than what you're building, and I might not be, because what am I doing? The hell? Oh, I did have it right. Idiot. It was this way, which means this one was right all along. I'll get it eventually. Maybe. Maybe. I'm having issues right now. When am I not having issues? I get by. All right. Okay. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe if you glued it, it would stay together. I don't want to glue it. Damn it, Bobby. Okay. Ta-da! What can I put on this one? Ooh. Got to try to find a way to make them sit nice with each other, right? This one can go up top. So what one can fit in betwixt? Maybe this one. The old butterfly. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. This stream is a great ad for 3D printed knife display racks. Maybe. Okay, everyone, got to run. Hope you all have a great day. Later, Ron. All right. Boom. Wait, actually, I only have 4 of these. So... I have these set up on the shelf over here for months, and it never fell apart, not even once. And this one doesn't even want to stay together. So that shows you. Although I feel like some of these pressure fit better than others did. And so then you're looking at very nice, KDK, very nice. I don't know what you call it. You call it, I'm glad that you got to watch me slide that back and just watch the whole thing collapse though, because, you know, I spent a couple of minutes putting it together twice, getting it upside down, and then get it together just to have the whole thing disintegrate on me. Solid, solid. Especially Lou was here to witness, bear witness. Okay. So, how did we have this? Like that, like that, that, and like that. Ta-da. All right, so we're getting something here. Okay. Got the we're already so much, there's so much room for activities. There's so much room. That one doesn't want to stay together. This one, oh, I glued this one. This was one that I glued. Because why wouldn't you just, you know, you got to glue once in a while. All right, so this one can attain, there's a few of them here. This will go on the bottom like that. Like so. You put the bomb on top. And one more in the middle, except for I need one that doesn't have a clip. There we go, this side. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong side. Might not work. We need one that has that clip on the appropriate. This one does. Some of them got that tip down, some of them got that tip up. Dan, how long did it take you to get to 10K? 2 years. I've been running the channel since July of 2 years now. So just about 2 years, and I would say at least a year and a half to a year and 3/4, I posted one full-size video every day and then a short, at least one short every day. And that's what got me to where I currently reside at about 10,100. Having a blast. If one piece of advice I can recommend is you just got to keep doing it. You just got to keep making vids. You got to keep posting. You got to keep at it. Yeah. Can't slow down. If anything, I've noticed YouTube will get mad at me. They're like, oh, you've posted less this last month. They make you feel bad about it. I feel like the rickety display racks are appropriate for the gas station knife section, right? Genius. We don't want well-made displays that actually stay together on the gas. I mean, we don't want it like that. Perfect, right? $3K for you in 14 months. That's not bad. I know I had a couple months gained a few thousand. I went from like 6,000 to 8,000 in like a couple of weeks. So I had a huge push. It was like right when I started doing lives, or vertical lives. I really got a big push pretty fast, which was cool. Okay, so some of these are too tall for a display of said type, but I could do this one, this one, this one, probably. During the knife puppet theater phase, wow, we need to get back to that. I never actually got heavy into that. I need to jump on that some more, huh? Thanks for the reminder. I feel like some of these pressure fit in ways better than others. Ooh, yeah, see? Loose like that. It's like this one does not want to stay in their place at all. Might have to get out the old glue for this one. So once you get them all, it kind of becomes like a stable thing. Right? Like they fall off until it's all together. And once it's all together, then it basically stays together, basically. You get a skinny one in between there. What's up, girl? No, no. This one's too. Maybe I could put that one on top. Oh, mama. Look at this. We're getting somewhere, huh? Brown Sugar 69. How are you doing today? Just working on my gas station shelf right now. Got these rickety stands. They work pretty good for this. If I don't bump them, knock them over. Let's see if we can shift this. We don't have enough space for the fifth one in there. We don't have enough unless I figure out a way to, you know, it's all a work in progress, right? Done. Doesn't really work like that. I don't like them overlapping each other, but it's not the worst. It's not the worst. This one needs like its own like stand I'm gonna put it, I'm gonna let it live somewhere else for now. And then this one needs a better display as well. Put it right there for now, like that. Put this one right here. All right, I'm just gonna throw all these on here quick so that we've at least gotten somewhere. Will it stay like this? I don't know. But it's fun nonetheless. Nonetheless. Nevermore. Evermore. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, shit. Forgetting about like important stuff like this. Boom. All right. Fill it up. Maybe in that. Put it in that little hole right there. Right here. You got to have one filling up with gas. Right? Is that everything? Wow. All right, this is what we're looking at so far. I need a little mini toilet. That might be a good idea. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Developing, right? Oh, right there. Boom. Not bad. Not bad. You can see everything in there a little bit better, I'll tell you that. So when we back up to here, and you can observe the entire shelf. It's got a little more class to it for now. Smear a little peanut butter, M&Ms, maybe spill some in there. I'm all right with it. Constant work in progress. Need to do something with these display shelves up top too a little bit more. They're fun, but they need some work. Or I need to rearrange a little bit too. Fill in. Then basically I got a rack, pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, and now pop. But this bottom one and that bottom one don't have much going on. Ooh, my light fell out. I gotta fix that. Need some double stick. Need a little double stick. What time is it? 6:25. Holy moly, mother of God. So, I miss anything in the chat? Brian Kerr. Whisker Forge. Fork right here, y'all. Just lost me for a second there. Seamless. KDK, what the hell am I wearing on my feet? I'm wearing old man comfy. These are my lounging shoes. They're like slippers, but they're not slippers. They're like old man slippers. Right? Merrells. They're like Merrell, they're basically slip-ons. So like I take my shoes off when I get home sometimes, and winter, it's wet, and and blah, blah, blah. And then I like wearing the super lounge shoes. So these are like dad shoes, right? They're straight up like just slip on dad shoes. That's all I do. I wear them. I mean, I usually wear Merrell's or Keens. I like kind of like hiking shoes most of the time. Black dress socks? Ew. I wear zero drop stuff now. Switched a couple years ago. Zero drop. Justin has extra wide feet. I have extra narrow feet. I can't get the wide shoes. Vans are your lounge shoes. Vans are good to complete the old man look. And then get those sock suspenders, or what are they called? You know, the little strap that holds your socks up. My lounge shoes are the new Vans Rowleys. Sure. Oh, zero. Okay, so it means the soles are flat, no hump in the middle. Sure. I have flat feet, so I always get shoes that have extra arch support in them because of my flat feet. Yeah, sock garters. That's an old man look right there. Proper skate shoes. I've had a few Skechers. But yeah, most of my daily use shoes are Keens. I have some Keens and some Merrells. And I kind of switch back. I wear the Keens when I disc golf because they have an extra rubbery kind of toe that they last. When I get a pair of Keens, they're usually about $100, 100, $110, but they'll last me 2 years for sure. Like without, and I've gotten a few other shoes where like after like 3 to 6 months, it starts 657. Who's that? Can't answer the phone right now. I'm live. We've been live for 2 hours. Holy cow. Airwalks. I had some Airwalks back in the day. Oh. Kodiak just sent a photo. Check this out. Except for it's got the, yeah. Yeah. I'm not into that just because the history it holds. I'm interested in the design of that, but I wouldn't buy that or give money to someone because of its history. I'm not really. It's kind of a no-no. I am interested in the design of that knife, though. Lou says you need a comb over, baby Huey t-shirt, oversized unsported cotton boxers, garters, the black dress socks, and those shoes to complete the look. That could be my my Halloween costume, huh? Rowleys are dope. Rowleys. I'm out of the loop. Fred's back. You've been lurking. Right on, Fred. Mallory, I would have paid the high price for Muska's new shoes, but they were all white. Yeah, all white shoes, they just get dirty. What the hell? Kevin Smith and Knives' birthday was yesterday, and he won 2 awesome knives from KC on the Knives Fast. 10K or 10-year celebration. Be Dan for Halloween. I'm Dan every day of the week. There's one thing I will never be for Halloween, and that's Dan. 100%. It's the time you get to dress up. I'm Dan every single day. Help with gadgets. Thanks for showing off the Predator, says Donnie. What's up, HWG? How you doing? I showed that Predator off too. Super cool. Hell yeah, I did. Yeah, Kevin, you scored. You deserve it. Happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday. Wow, I can't believe I pushed 2 hours through that quick. Which is something. All right, so I need to go in. Sorry. You guys just looking at my face, looking at something else. Why wouldn't you? Why aren't you? Sometimes. Dan should be Shaggy for Halloween and get a stuffed Zoinks. Like, wow, Scoob. Something like that. I'm not very good at that. Scoob. All right, copy. Where are we? Wow, I've got too many things going on. I think I have a beard on one side of your face and clean shaven look on the other side. Just grow the beard out and then removal on half. Beast. All right, there's Tri-State. He's going live in like 25 minutes. That's where I usually hang out on a Tuesday. He's been doing his Tuesday live for years now. Fun time over there. Definitely. Okay. So here we are. Check it out. There's the new gas station display. And don't forget Help with Gadgets, because Help with Gadgets is going live right after Tri-State. Check them both out. But Help with Gadgets is here. Let's support him. HWG. Oh, I added a 4. It'll help. What? Yeah, why didn't that come up? That's dumb. All right, boom. Copy. HWG. Paste. Boom. There's HW. And do you have a link for the live tonight? Oh, you do. You do. Oops. Damn it. Hold on. Working on it. Copy. Lou, were you an altar boy? He's got that feeling. I get that from him too. All right. There's a link for Help with Gadgets Live for later. Remove. I support knife discussions. on this channel. That's what we talk about here. We talk about knives and fun stuff like that. We keep all the other discussions for forums built for those discussions. This one, knives. I'll be at Gadgets Shindig, says Lou. That was the comment of a raised Catholic. Oh, Lou. You the man. You the man. You just go there just to anti-support Tri-State. Tri-State supported me right off the bat, early on, you know, gave me a few shout outs, kind of talked to me, gave me some pointers about some stuff right at the beginning, and just all around was very, very helpful to me right off the bat. So I you know, he's a nice guy. I've hung out with him a couple times in blade shows, and I like to support people that I know that, you know, he's a wild man. Fishing sometimes. What's up, Ground Fog? I have not fished this summer much at all, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Is the shindig the same as a hoedown? Good cue. Good cue. Help me organize my knife cabinet tonight live. Next, folks. When does Kodiak Edge go live? I got 30. Man, the Cougar's crushing it. Yeah, we haven't had a little. That's my bad. We're back. We're back. My bad. I hit the wrong button. And this guy enjoys anything with hose. Cougar. There's the Cougs. Cougar is doing work. She's been crushing it for me. My old computer did not do what the Cougar be do. She is a champ for me. I mean, we've got some exception going with my OBS right there. We've got, if you look up here, which you can't see because it's white, I have tabs up there, tabs. I got stuff open all over the place, and not even a peep out of the Cougar. She's crushing it. My old computer, yes, it did run on Windows 10. My bro is into PC builds. Not really. It wasn't anywhere near as expensive as some people will spend. But my buddy is a computer nerd, and he came over and helped me piece this together, and we picked out basically the main essentials for it. We need some magic. Lou, you haven't been around for magic in a while, huh? What the hell? Lou, have you tried my my cork trick yet? That's kind of one I've done the last few times, is the old cork trick. Who else is making pancake casserole for dinner? I need a top hat. So yeah, if you grab both of the corks and then pull, you get caught in the loop, right? Urn is water-cooled. Water-cooled PC? I just got out of the shower. That was magical. So you grab both of them and then you just wait. Let's try that again. You grab both of them Oops, Jesus, I just dropped it. Ha! Doesn't work when you don't grab it. Okay, grab one, grab the other, separate. Never see, yeah, it doesn't get old though because it's like literally locked in. Just grab, pull. You could have somebody do that 1,000 times and they'll never catch it. That's the one thing I love about that trick. I can sit at a bar and I can do that directly in front of you over and over again, and you'd be like, wait. You slow down the video, you probably still won't get it. It's fun. It's fun. And these. Ta-da! Easy stuff. Lazy stuff. I do need to go out in my car and get my juggling clubs. We need to get those back in so we can do some more juggling, huh? Looks like two alien face huggers. Right? I don't know. But can you stand up straight on a plane? Dylan's got me. Can you stand up straight? Yeah, me and Grateful Dong on a plane. It's not like this. It's like this. Kodiak, you're going live at 7, right when Tri-State goes live. You'll lose about 100 people just off the bat. Grateful, you've seen me juggle knives, right? Pretty sure. I mean, I could juggle these now. I need to find. I mean, I have juggling knives, but I need to find some knives that I can throw that I'm not worried about dropping. That I used to juggle kitchen knives. Dylan can get the stretch on. Frank Lloyd Wright once said, anyone over 6 feet is a waste of materials. Boo. Boo. I've been over 6 feet since like 3rd, 4th, I don't remember. I jumped up quick. It was like that 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade or whatever. It was like 4 feet, 4.5, 4 or 5, 5.5, 6, 6'2", 6, just like that. Sounds like short person problems. You won't have that issue, Grateful. Grateful's tall. That guy, the gentle giant. Who's going live? Tri-State. Tri-State EDC. If you haven't, I had the link up at some point somewhere. There's help with gadgets. So help with gadgets is going on in like a couple hours. And Tri-State is going on pretty soon. If you like guys who like knives that have ADHD, you'll have a great time. So there's the link to Tri-State. I've been to Falling Water. Amazing. I got to wander around a compound in Scottsdale. 116 degrees. Gross. Shorter people have a lower center of gravity, which is good for skating and jiu-jitsu. Lou. It sounds like Lou's got some short knowledge. That's all good, though. It's all good. We've got all sizes, right? Fun. Fun and more fun. Okay, so here we are. Got the studio rolling. I gotta move this back. I don't have my cast roll patent. Cast roll. Used to have trouble reaching things on top shelves. My ex, I tend to like short girls. Who knew? Tall guys like short girls? I don't know. I like short girls. I like girls, but short girls for sure. My ex was 5'2", and so when we were living together, there was a little step stool in the kitchen, and there was a step stool in the closet in the bedroom. And it was like, what are these? What's this? And she's like, oh, I need this. And it's like, I could touch the ceiling. And she had a step stool, and she had 2 step stools in the house at the time. I like all girls, but I prefer not to climb. I dated a few of those. I don't know what it is. Nothing against them. But the girl that's 6 foot tall, something about the 5'1", 5'2", 5'3". I can get kid meal prices when I take them out. This is my kid. Ridiculous. But yeah, we had 2 step stools. I currently don't have a step stool. I don't need, it's not something I've ever really been in the market for. But there was a time when I had a wife and step stools. I had multiple step stools. I'll take a tall glass of water, LOL. 6 foot tall model. She wears heels. But you're right, Donnie, the short ones are always feisty and a little bit crazy, and that's probably one of the other reasons I like them. Yeah, don't get it twisted. They all have pros and cons. And the crazier, the better, generally. I mean, it's the worst, but the better. Does that make sense? I can stand flat-footed and reach up to 8'2". How high is the ceiling? 8 foot. I should probably be able to reach 8'2". If I can get my knuckles on the ceiling. So I've got at least that much more than a regular height ceiling. Although I think Grateful is taller than me, but I might have a longer wingspan than Grateful. And that's not anything to be proud of, but I am disproportioned. I learned that early on. Technically, the standard proportion for a human is your arm span is basically the same as your height, right? And I'll give you the little demo right here. Okay, here, let me get this over here so you can get the whole right about there. Right, so here's my height right here. Okay, so it goes right there on the door. And so my wingspan should be that same height. So I'm going to go ahead and put my hand right there. I'm going to touch the floor, and then I'm going to extend up. So that's where my height is. So I'm basically, my wingspan is that much longer than my height. So my arms are a little disproportionately long. So I've got the extra reach. When KDK is with one of his short chicks, he looks like the master portion of Master Blaster. Where see shit? Master Blaster. Bust a deal, spin the wheel, bro. I tell ya. Grateful you're 6'2"? You gotta be 6'3", 6'4". I swear to God, Grateful, I remember you being like an inch taller than me. Are you sure you're not like 6'4"? I mean, maybe I was all slumped and just kind of and like in the moment in Atlanta. But I mean, Donnie, I talked to you too. Pretty sure he's 6'8", right? I want to say Grateful was like a couple inches taller than me. I'm basically 6'3". I'm Blaster, not Master. It's 10 foot at least. It's at least 11 feet tall. All day. All day. Did I close that? I did. You idiot. Which is fine. Chris, just wanted to say you're very handsome. Hope you're having a good day. Chris, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a good day as well. We're just hanging out, playing around with my gas station knives, rearranging a couple things before some other lives tonight. Sometimes that's what's up. Give someone a positive comment, a little positive reinforcement helps uplift your day. Thank you. I resemble that. Not 6'4", just a little over 6'2". I was really high when we met. That's probably it. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. For some reason, my memory of Grateful is a really cool, nice guy, and I feel like you were just a little taller. Lou, I would expect the same from you, Lou. Come on, Lou. Let me know. Say it. Say it, Lou. Say, ooh, what a distinguished shaved chin I have. Shaved just for you, Lou. Oh, God. All right. We're doing it. The hell? Mr. Bean. I am mostly drawn by the traditionalist knife community more. I've been getting into more traditionals lately. We were just talking about this. This is from Rosecraft. This is their Easy Open, Elk River Easy Open Jack. I love this knife. Rosecraft makes some cool stuff. Nice little budget. I'm going to head over to Tri-State, y'all. Yep, me too. Me too. I'm going to make some dinner too. Oh. Thank you. Grateful John just gifted 5 memberships. What a guy. What a sweetheart. So who got him? B Shady, Lawrence, Fibbit, Chris Hinckley, and Geek Machinist. Thank you so much, Grateful Dong. Really appreciate that. Very sweet of you. I'm going to get out of here, though. Rosecraft and Jack Wolf, same company in China. LOL. Jack Wolf is cool, too. I got the new Jack Wolf Gateway. I'm pretty happy with this. Thank you so much, Grateful. Thank you, all of you, for hanging out. Great times, as always. My normal live is this Thursday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hope I'll see you all there. Have a great day. Stay sharp. Stay classy. We'll see you in some other lives. Take it easy.